I literally wanted to talk about this topic for ages because I love this name so much. I first came across it when researching the shortboard revolution, the revolution that effectively killed it. But today, we're all about hotdogging. Welcome to the Wipeout Weekly, the daily podcast for beginners, wannabe surfers, and seasoned wipeout enthusiasts. No hype, no filler, just the highs, lows, and honest truth about learning to surf and finding your place in surf culture. I'm your host, Suze Wilson. Let's go out. Hotdogging is a term from the golden age of surfing, roughly the 1950s and 60s, that described a flashy, highly maneuverable style of riding, usually small waves. Hotdoggers were surfers who didn't just ride waves straight to shore or perform the classic trim. They performed the radical turns, noserides, drop knee cutbacks, walk the board footwork, and other tricks that showed off their control and flair. Quick side note. Before hotdogging, surfing always had its circus performance. I say circus performance with love. Such as Waikiki surfer John Hochschapaya, who in the 30s was doing headstands on the board, somersaults, and spinners. You kind of get now why it's called hotdogging, right? The slang hot dog was common in American sports as early as 1920s, meaning a show-off or someone who performs flashy tricks. But who was the father of hotdogging? The hotdogging father, the big hot dog? Depends whom you ask. If you ask Sports Illustrated, it's Phil Edwards, who I quote, "One day, quite by accident, he rode into the curl of a wave, and modern hotdog surfing was born." But if you ask Matt Warshaw of the Encyclopedia of Surfing, he will tell you it was Dewey Weber, who was famous for his drop knee cutbacks and who invented hotdogging. Dewey used to ride a wide-backed pig, easier to turn than the Malibu chip. And he would whip through as many as 6 to 8 90-degree turns per wave. It did help that Dewey was small and light. He stood at 5'3". Both of these features make sense when you learn that he was called the little man on wheels. His fashion sense was also cool. He bleached his hair white, wore red trunks, and rode bright red surfboards. Let's hear about these popular hotdogging maneuvers. I'm stealing this from the Encyclopedia of Surfing. The head dip, where a surfer bends over and dips his head in the curl. The spinner, a pirouette, performed 2 or 3 times. The fin first takeoff, where you start the ride with the surfboard tail first, and then you quickly slide it 180 degrees. And also, there were a couple of hunched over positions, including the butterfly and the Quasimodo. And Gerry Lopez actually got noticed because of his side slip, a hotdog move where the surfer bends over, jams a hand in the water, and drops sideways down the face of the wave. No wonder, according to Dewey, hotdogging is the only style of surfing that allows the surfer to express himself as an individual. Amen. And that's all for today. Check out the Wipeout Weekly for our free newsletter, more stories and ways to connect with us. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow for more of the Wipeout Weekly.